Is anyone else joining?
I don't think so. I tried pinging other people. I tried pinging the Josh guy. He didn't say anything. Ah, hold on, give me a second. I might join Discord through the browser.
Yeah. So, do
Yeah.
we start or?
Yeah, I mean, I think an hour is good. I might let you do most of the talking.
Yeah.
You can just talk about like topics that you think people would be interested in.
Yeah.
Bro, I got so much sleep today and I'm still tired. That's crazy. Ugh.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, can you hear me the same?
let's first talk about something trendy like the Backrooms movie. I haven't watched it or I haven't like watched
Hey,
anything about it except for
can
what
you
it
hear
is.
me the same?
I heard from some
Can you hear
people
me?
that it's a confusing movie.
Hey, can you not hear me?
That after you watch it, you will question everything.
So you can't hear me, bro? Bro, what? All right. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. No, I was trying to talk. I guess it wasn't picking it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So what were they saying is confusing about it?
I heard some people who watched it say that after you finish watching it, you still have questions of what happened, what will happen, and things like that.
Mm,
And they say it wouldn't be a good movie for people who know nothing about the backrooms.
really? Hmm.
And I've seen like one person who doesn't know what the backrooms is, so he immediately like thought it was a bad movie and everything was confusing and random. So if people know what the backrooms is before watching it, they would get the idea. It's supposed to be random. It's supposed to be like weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about seeing it today. I haven't seen it yet. But it looks pretty interesting. It has a decent Rotten Tomato score, so um,
Yeah.
of course, Rotten Tomatoes isn't always reliable. Sometimes they give bad scores to good movies, and sometimes they give good scores to bad movies. But I am interested to check this out.
And it's been directed by a 20 year old. So
Nice.
yeah,
Mm, I'm trying to think of some topics to talk about because the Friday the 13th video I posted to YouTube, that actually did really well. It got 1,000 views. It got like 27 likes. Uh, I'm still trying to figure out how to get out of the 1,000 view jail. Like with my shorts, they never let me get more than 1,000 views, which is pretty annoying. It pisses me off. But um, yeah, the Friday the 13th topic did well.
you
Um,
could try You could try like putting a well, not deceitful, but like interesting clickbait thumbnails.
Yeah. I wonder if having our cameras on would do anything.
I was gonna talk about that, but realized my setup doesn't have a like a camera thing.
Okay.
I have to to buy the actual face cam.
Yeah, maybe I do like an AI thumbnail. I'll try it. I wish I had a topic
Yeah,
like
but there's a problem with an AI thumbnail. If you want to make money out of the video, it's better not to put anything AI with it because they are strict with AI content and AI related anything.
mm,
Even if people are reviewing AI videos, maybe they it's risky.
yeah.
If you are nothing of getting money from it, then fine. But if you want any money from it, better to avoid the AI thumbnails. I did offer to make interesting thumbnails if you need.
Yeah, if you can, that'd be cool. Um
Yeah, so let's talk about nostalgic movies that I guess everyone has
boom
watched.
boom boom. Okay. What movies you have in mind?
Let's see.
Um
How
Bridge to
about
Terabithia. Bridge to Terabithia is the most underrated movie of all time. Have you seen Bridge to
yeah,
Terabithia?
I have, but I think the last time I actually watched it was like years ago.
Bridge to Terabithia is an emotional roller coaster, man. Yeah, definitely one of my most favorite movies of all time. Like watching that movie, like it's really gonna get you in the fields. It's really gonna get you. It's really gonna get your emotions going. Um, Me personally, I've always wanted like a part two to Bridge to Terabithia. Like, what if I don't know if you remember how part one went, but the main character was a boy named Jess, and his friend Leslie died. But what if in part two, like Jess went to like um an alternate reality somehow, and in that reality, Leslie was still alive, but Jess was the one that was dead, and like Leslie had moved on from Jess and started living her life, and they're both grown adults now, and then he tries to he tries to basically like bring the Leslie from the alternate universe to his universe because he can't get over her being gone, but he has to accept that, that she's gone and that he can't take this Leslie away from her life. Helps deal with acceptance, and I think it'd be an interesting like plot, like Bridge of Terabithia 2 having an alternate universe like time travel type thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, I have like a bunch of movies in front of me that I can like mention.
yeah. No, go ahead.
Um,
I'll just let you talk, then I can make some clips from these.
yeah. Um, I mean, some of these are like well known because of like TikTok and clips, and some of these are like almost forgotten. Like for example, Barnyard. I don't know if you remember Barnyard, the one with the cow and the animals.
I remember
Basically,
that.
it was like a hidden adult movie in a kids movie.
Yeah. Um, it's a weird show because the main character is a male cow, and like the male cows are bulls. Like, why is a character a male cow with an udder? You know, it's just it's weird, but it's a funny show though.
I
Uh,
mean, I think it's mostly like a joke show.
yeah. Um, one movie.
Um,
All right, this is in my top three movies of all time. Kingsman. Kingsman: The Secret Service is so good, man. It's got top tier
yeah,
action, top tier storyline, top tier characters, villains, like just it literally had the potential to be the next James Bond. Part two was pretty mid. They ruined the story by like killing off everyone and bringing Harry back, and it just got super silly. And then part three, they didn't even have Eggsy in it at all. We need a fourth Kingsman, and we get back to the Eggsy story. And they showed they don't
is it?
mind bringing people back, so they should definitely bring Roxy and Merlin back if they can. At least Roxy. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but bro, Kingsman peak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Kingsman. Isn't part two where there's Ped- Pedro Pascal as
Oh
a
yeah, yeah,
secret
yeah,
villain?
yeah. Part two has Pedro Pascal in it. I don't know. Part two just it kind of lost the aura that like part one had. Like part two just wasn't as good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, the death of Pedro Pascal at the end was like very cartoonish, putting him inside the shredder.
yeah. Yeah. Like he was such a cool villain. Like seeing him die like that was just stupid. Like they could have used him in another movie. Like Kingsman just kills too many characters off that they don't need to kill off. But yeah.
And didn't they use like Samuel L. Jackson like once in the first movie?
Well, yeah, Samuel Jackson died in the first movie. He was the main villain.
I always thought like he continues to the other ones, but
No, he died in the first movie. In the second movie, the villain was hold on. Uh, in the second movie, the villain was a woman who was played by Julianne Moore. Yeah.
how about okay? Here's a good question. Between let's say Kingsman, James Bond, and Johnny English. He was English.
Um, I'm gonna say Kingsman, bro. I know it's probably controversial, but I love Kingsman. I love Eggsy. I love Parody Evenson as an actor.
How about
Um,
in terms of unique gadgets?
well,
Which ones do you like?
I haven't really seen too many James Bond's movies. So yeah, like I haven't seen too many of
Name.
those movies to like really judge the gadgets. The other movie that you said I haven't really seen too much of. I've mainly seen Kingsman, and I I like the Kingsman gadgets.
Yeah, and I would say one of the best parts of Kingsman is the what's his name? The mentor.
Who? Harry.
Yeah, he he gives like this aura, like well, oh yeah, it's very similar to Men in Black.
Yeah,
Like,
manners
like
maketh man.
XZ is basically like Agent K, and Harry's Agent K, who from the beginning knows who he is and recruits him to the team and becomes the best. He gives the same aura as what's his name?
What you mean?
Tommy
Terminator,
Jones,
Tommy Jones. Yeah. Um, me.
like in Men in Black. When
Yeah. Me
yeah,
personally. As a man of Christ. When I watch. When I watch the movie Kingsman, I have to turn it off when it gets to the end because you know the scene that's at the end with the exit and the princess. So
yeah,
yeah, I hope you like my Australian accent. Or you
yeah,
don't
it's
like my
good.
Australian accent? Is it good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
what? Should I talk in the
Okay,
Australian accent the whole podcast?
it might get some. I guess
Huh?
I could also talk in an accent. It can bring like views.
What's the accent that you could talk in?
Um,
Let me hear your accent, Mike.
I,
Hold on. I'm trying to think of some other movies that I enjoy
I can
to watch that
I
are
can
kind of underrated.
I can do a kind of terrible Scottish accent.
Oh, well, let's hear your Scottish accent.
Yeah. I say, let's continue this podcast and watch and talk about old movies.
That's not a bad accent. It's pretty decent.
Yeah,
Can you do?
I'm used to it. Oh, living here.
Oh, sorry. Can you do an American accent? Can you do
I
like
can't.
a huh?
I'm best at speaking a southern accent.
No way, bro. Um,
Yeah.
no way,
Uh,
bro. Um, I can do an Indian accent. Welcome to AT&T, brother. How may I help you?
okay.
Welcome to
Or
AT&T,
more.
brother. Bro, bro. Hey, bro. I am from Dagestan, Russia. Here we wrestle with bears.
We completely derailed from the main topic.
All right, sorry. You can go ahead. I'm
Oh,
gonna
Uh,
personally, I'm gonna
let's see
keep
here.
talking in my Australian accent because why not?
You're right.
You know.
Then I'll speak in a southern accent, maybe. All right.
All right.
Uh, how about Osmosis Jones? Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that movie. It's a pretty underrated movie to be honest.
Yeah.
So
It kind of gives the same energy as Inside Out, or well, most Pixar movies where there are things that are alive inside you.
well, yeah. So the thing I like about Osmosis Jones is how they were able to like blend the mixture of live action with 2D animation. I think that was pretty creative. I think it was pretty cool. I don't really remember like the plot of Osmosis Jones because I haven't seen it in such a long time. But I think the mixture of blending those two together was pretty interesting. My personally,
Yeah.
um, another movie that I would like to talk about that's pretty underrated is Shark Tale. Shark Tale is one of my favorite animated movies to be honest. I think Shark Tale was ahead of its time. I don't think it's given as much credit as it deserves. And all right, I'm gonna stop talking in this accent. Yeah. One of the most underrated animated movies that was ahead of its time is Shark Tale.
Yeah.
Shark Tale gets a bad rap. It doesn't get as much credit as it deserves because it's just automatically compared to Finding Nemo. But bro, like Shark Tale was low key.
So
Yeah, Shark Tale was low key peak, man. Had good solid characters, good
comparing it,
solid voice actors, good solid script. It was funny. I wish we got a part two. And yeah, man. Will Smith killed it as Oscar. Angelina Jolie killed it as the fish that she was playing.
Jack
You
Black.
see, it's the only time I've ever been attracted to a fish. So yeah,
Well, yeah. um, and the cast was like very stacked. Have Will Smith, Jack Black. Uh, like, let me see. It's also a DreamWorks movie, so you know he cooked.
yeah.
Oh, it's very stacked. It has Will Smith, Robert De Niro, Jack Black, Nina Julie.
Yeah, like stacked cast like that. That movie deserves a lot more recognition.
Probably cost a lot of money to the actors.
Yeah.
There's Michael Imperioli, who was in Sopranos.
Hmm.
It's basic. I think it's basically wait. Comparing it to Finding Nemo is like not like like it's nothing like Finding Nemo except for being fish. I
Well,
think
yeah.
it's like a
Well, because it's an animated fish movie, so people automatically just see it and they're like, "Oh, it's a Finding Nemo ripoff." When, bro, personally, I think Shark Tale is better than Finding Nemo. I know it's a hot take, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick to that.
no
Bro, Shark Tale
no.
is better.
That's
It's
it.
better. Debate me.
Finding Nemo was fun only because it's iconic. But Shark Tale is underrated,
Exactly.
and I think it's like a mob boss story, but in
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Um, let's see another underrated movie. I have one. Happy Feet, the penguins.
I don't remember the storyline to that movie, but I do remember the movie though.
I think it's about a penguin who likes to dance and sing, but then the old penguins see it as like weird or like an outsider thing.
Hmm.
I thought it wasn't that important. The best part about the movie was the songs and the moments, especially in the second movie where the the uh, the seals, the elephant seals, when they arrive and give like a very horror infused moment.
Hmm.
There's also Zathura, which is like the space Jumanji.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I, wa- I, I was thinking of like, why don't they make another like movie similar to Jumanji and Zathura, but with a different type of like board game? Like you open a card and then you read the card and then something happens. That type of movie.
You can
But
make that
instead
work.
of instead of the modern Jumanji, where is it? It is a video game. You can continue the card thing. They did the jungle. They did space. You could do something else like
Mm,
desert, I guess, or fantasy.
mm.
Another nostalgic movie. I would say the original Scooby Doo movie.
I don't remember the plot. All I remember is that Matthew Lillard was Shaggy, and they they got they got a hot actor to play Velma. They made sure that Velma was hotter than than Daphne.
Yeah, and because of that role, he continued as Shaggy even in animation
Yeah,
for a long time.
right.
What else? We have Meet the Robinsons, the time travel adventure.
Yeah, that's another movie where I don't remember. I don't remember the plot.
What? We have Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
That's a very underrated cartoon
Yeah.
movie. I was obsessed with that movie when I was a kid.
Um, that movie, the more I remember it, the more it doesn't make sense. Like the machine that he invented to create food.
I mean, it's not supposed to make sense, you know. It's a goofy cartoon movie.
Yeah, yeah, but at the same time, if you think about it, his machine reached like the entire world somehow. There were scenes that the food fell in other places like New York, London, Paris,
Yeah.
and in the second movie, he made it like only their town was affected, but everywhere else got like converted.
Yeah. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too. And then did they ever make a part three?
They didn't, but they did do a like a reboot animated series.
Mm,
I think it was on Cartoon Network for a while before they shut it down.
mm, nice. Yeah.
Um, what about Night at the Museum? Have you watched
Oh,
like
yeah. No. I remember seeing those movies in the theater. Night at the Museum is absolutely hilarious. It's very underrated. It's got a pretty good cast, and yeah, I always loved those movies when I was a kid. I think they made like three or four of them.
it's three and one animated version of the second one?
Yeah, yeah. Night at the Museum is very underrated. I think it deserves more recognition, and yeah, yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And the third one was the last movie Robin Williams ever made
Oh man,
before he before
yeah,
he
yeah. That's sad. Wait,
and
really? Wait. What year did Robin Williams die?
I think either 2013 or 2014, but they say he didn't get to watch it before he went away.
Oh man, it's sad.
Yeah, 2014. Oh,
Mm,
he had the same fate as Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger successfully filmed The Dark Knight and then didn't get to watch it.
yeah.
The problem is I've watched the Dark Knight like recently a few months ago. And they set up the Joker with a cliffhanger that he will appear again.
Dude, all right, wait, hold on. Not enough people talk about National Treasure with Nick Cage. Like, dude, I don't know if
Oh
you've seen
yeah,
National Treasure. Like, we were watching those movies at school in class, bro. National Treasure is a hidden gem, bro. Like, more people need to see that movie. More people need to know about that movie. Man, I used to love National Treasure.
looks interesting. I think I have it on my movie list
Yeah,
to watch.
yeah, watch it, man. It's so good.
Speaking of Nick Cage, have you watched or had any interest in the Spider Noir movie or series or
Um,
whatever it is?
it looks like it might be good. I'm personally not gonna watch it because I don't really watch TV, but I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting casting.
Yeah, it's a TV show with one season.
Yeah,
Oh, there's something cool if you search up Spider Noir, your screen turns black and white on Google. I just
really.
found out now. Yeah.
My screen did not turn. Oh, it did. Nice. That's cool. My screen turned black and white, and it rained for a little bit.
I think Spider Noir will be like the best thing Sony made since the first Venom, because everything in between was, uh, except for Spider Man, but anything in between was trash.
Have you seen it yet? The
No,
show?
but yeah, look, I'm gonna watch it. But
Okay.
here's the thing: um, Marvel shows nowadays are like, I would say boring, but they're hard to keep up with. Especially like I tried watching Daredevil Born Again. I watched season one. It was like okay. I tried to watch season two and couldn't like continue.
Dang.
It didn't felt. It didn't feel Marvel. It felt like its own thing.
Hmm. Yeah.
Also, speaking of the Daredevil, a little fun fact: my best friend, he plays Demon Glass, my co-writer, Team Smash. I found out this about him recently.
Wait,
He's not a he's not
where has he been?
he's in his home country, and we couldn't meet due to the COVID era.
Is he still on Discord or no?
He is, and but I mostly chat with him on Instagram.
How come he never talks in your
But
server?
uh, not sure.
You should invite him to my server. We can have another active person.
Mm, I could try, but he's not like very social. I could say,
Okay.
like in real life, he has selective mutism, and he's only comfortable with me.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we are two awkward friends who made a massive universe.
Nice.
Anyways, like a fun fact about him, I found recently that I thought we were the same. He's not a fan of anti-heroes.
Hmm.
Like he said, He told me he's not a fan of Wolverine, Daredevil, Punisher.
Mm. Daredevil kills people.
Well, the Daredevil is it's complicated. He's more like
Mm.
look. Even if he doesn't, heroes. If you think about it, heroes kill people more than anti-heroes do. Because most anti-heroes are like street level. Like
Mm.
if you compare Iron Man to Wolverine, sure Wolverine is more durable and can't die. But Iron Man can like blow up an entire army at once.
Yeah.
So they give the title anti-hero for like the weakest characters.
Mm. Mm.
Even Batman is considered an anti-hero because uh, he breaks the law by being a vigilante and beating up people,
Mm.
and he does hospitalize people a lot.
Yeah.
Like every time he fights someone, it's better to die than to have every bone crushed by him.
Yeah.
But so, any more topics do you have, or should we end it here? Or
Monster House, man. We want to talk
months?
about the most
Yeah,
underrated animated movies of all time, Monster House, dude. If you didn't watch Monster House as a kid, you were not a cool kid. Monster House was where it
and
was
not just
at.
and not just a movie. It was like
It was an
our
experience, man.
it was
A,
it was
a
our
legendary
childhood.
experience. Go
You
ahead.
could count it as our first horror movie,
Yeah,
or like our introduction to horror.
yeah. Softcore. Right, it was so good, dude. I love Monster House. I'll never get
I,
tired
I
of seeing
think
that movie.
I think for a while I had like a traumatic experience with it. Every time I watch it, I feel slightly uncomfortable
Mm.
because of the scenes with the monster and the midwife.
Mm. Um, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Diary of a Wimpy Kid with the original cast. Yeah, like just like they were perfectly casted. You had the perfect actor for Greg, the perfect absolute actor for Roderick, perfect actor for the dad, for the mom, for Manny, Rally, the girl who bullied Greg, the girl that Greg had a crush on. Like that has to be the most perfectly casted movie series I've ever seen. And I enjoyed all three of the movies. Like I could watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid
not
all day and never get tired of it. That
not
Diary
just
of a
the
Wimpy
cast.
Kid has to be up there for me. It was really good.
The script was written in gold.
Yeah, it was good.
Like every scene was like it wasn't too funny and it wasn't like too boring. It was like balanced. Everything was perfect. And then
Hmm.
not only like as a movie or comedy, but when you see the relationship between Mod- Modric and
Greg.
Greg,
Yeah.
you remember like your own childhood best friends. You
Hmm.
remember the same moments,
Yeah.
and usually one of the friends acts like the main character.
Hmm.
Do you act like a main character with your best friends, or is one of them do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say I'm the main character. Um, I mean, of course, everyone's the main character from their own point of view. The
No,
talkative
but
friend, the
you insist
the uh,
you insist of being the leader. You insist of like making the choices.
well, like, cause just because someone's a leader, that doesn't mean they're the main character. Like, being the main character is subjective. Because in a movie, maybe the quiet person who doesn't lead is the main character. But yeah, I mean, I guess
Uh,
I get what you're trying to say.
like in the area of Wimpy Kid, obviously Greg is the main character because it's a movie.
Hmm.
And there's always one friend in a group who acts exactly like him in real life. Like, I sometimes act like that, but well, not sometimes, most of the times. But nowadays, not so much.
Yeah.
I think mostly because in my childhood friend groups, I'm the oldest one. So, does that makes sense?
Yeah.
How about okay? All old under the movies. What did you think about? Did I say like black actor movies? Like
Mm.
Daddy Daycare, Daddy Day Camp, Big Mama, Major Pain, where most of the actors are black, but
Uh,
they were hilarious.
hmm. Major Pain was good.
Or Norbit.
Norbit, I remember Norbit. Norbit and Respucia. Yeah.
The fact that I think three characters are Eddie Murphy, including the Chinese guy.
Mm.
Um, there's also Little Man, I think what it was called. And there's a short guy who pretends to be a baby.
Mm.
Little Man, 2006.
Mm.
Marlon Wayans. He's the
Oh, Little Man. I
yeah, Little Man.
remember that. I remember that movie. That movie was brain rot.
Yeah.
Um.
Um, I also watched the live action Fat Albert movie.
mm,
You know, you watched it.
No, no, I'm not familiar with that.
Um, what about the old Tom and Jerry movies? They
Yeah,
they speak
those are nostalgic for me.
the pirate one.
I don't really remember the plot behind any of them, but Tom and Jerry in general, when I was a kid, was pretty nostalgic. I used to watch Tom and Jerry all the time.
I myself was like heavily obsessed, especially the era with the smooth animation. It was
Yeah.
called Tom, Tom and Jerry Tales. It was the first time
Mm.
where each episode had a plot or had like a whole like script
Yeah,
instead of
the
being
thing
like
I love about Tom and Jerry is how neither of the characters talk, but they're able to tell a better story without the characters talking than 99% of TV shows that are out today. Like Tom and Jerry was ahead of its time, and yeah, like Tom and Jerry was definitely a big part of my childhood.
um, I shared the picture of it. My favorite,
Picture of what?
my favorite Tom and Jerry show. The different reboots.
Tom and Jerry Tales. Yeah, nah, that was good. Did you root
Like
more for Tom or more for Jerry?
um, it depends because I've watched this this specific one. I'm like
Mm.
with both.
Mm.
Mostly with Tom because Jerry feels like that annoying sibling,
Mm.
that annoying kid who refuses to leave you alone. Also, I think in the original show, they died at the end. That's why they made a reboot.
Yeah, that was really dark for a kid show. That was so dark.
At the very end, they got like rejected by their wishes,
Hmm.
and then they sat in front of a train.
Mm.
They rebooted the series like no.
Yeah, man, that's sad. I don't get why they would put that in a kid show.
I mean, they. It's not the worst thing they put on the show. Tom
What
constantly
what could possibly be worse
tries
than
to
that?
Constantly tries to kill Jerry. Maybe some kids would influence uh, from that.
Yeah.
Maybe they could like mistreat mice or innocent rodents because they saw it on TV.
I mean, I think everybody mistreats rodents because rodents not only carry diseases, but they'll also eat your food. So like, if me personally, if I had a mouse in my house, I would throw it out. I like Jerry as a character, but I'm not too big on mice and their nasty long
There
tails and stuff.
there was also that episode where there was a white mouse who could explode.
I remember the white mouse.
The last episode doesn't even make any sense because most of the show they survive everything.
Hmm.
Why did they specify that they could die from a train? Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the first Tom and Jerry movie where they speak in some scenes they made it like they could die, but they can't because
Hmm.
and they're not normal animals. Even Tom, he's too big for a cat. Like half the size of a human.
Yeah.
Anyways, so should we end it here? Because I have no topics left.
Um, anything
You
Marvel
can-
related you wanted to talk about or no?
Well, I mentioned Spider-Man Noir. There's a new Spider-Man coming out from Holland.
Oh yeah.
We we could talk about video games, but I don't know if it would
I mean, I don't
make
play
any
too
clip
many
of
games, so
that.
it just depends on what you talk about. Like, I don't play like Call of Duty or Fortnite or like Elden Ring or
Like like
any of
something
that stuff.
like something trendy recently is a bunch of new games announced, and most of them or all of them are releasing on September and avoiding November because November has J6.
Hmm.
I don't know if you are interested in that kind of topic.
I hope they make an Injustice 3 and we get characters like Rorschach and Dr. Manhattan on it from the Watchmen,
They
characters like
they are
Beast
actually
Boy. Huh?
they are actually, but
Yeah. No, just
uh,
like
most
we need some
most
premium
rumors
characters on
say
there. I want Liu Kang, premium characters.
that it will not be like Injustice exactly, but it will be similar but a different story.
Yeah.
I think. Uh, Let me see what was called.
Well, I just look your doors off for a second. All right. I mean, if we don't have anything else to talk about, we can end it. Um.
We could
Well, no,
talk
it
about
was
more
a
stuff next week.
yeah. No, yeah, it was a good conversation. I'm not gonna lie. I'll try to make time to edit some clips, but just I mean, they're not really getting too many views. So, um, yeah. If you know any editors, let me know. That way, I don't have to edit them. But all right, man. I hope you have a good day. This was a good, solid episode. Thank you for joining Prodigy Era Podcast, episode 3.
All right.
All right, bye.